The table shows the part of students in each of 3 schools who plan to attend a high school all-star baseball game. Which list shows the results in order from greatest to least? So the first thing I need to do here is I need to change all of the rational numbers that they give me to decimals. So I'm going to convert to decimals. The first rational number that they give me is 38%. So I'm going to write out 38%. And to go from a percent to a decimal, I remember my Dr. Pepper method. So I'm going to write out DP over here. I'm going from a percent to a decimal, which means my arrow is going to the left. And King Julian sings the song, I like to move it, move it. So he needs to move the decimal 2 times to the left. So if I start here and I move the decimal 2 times to the left, I like to move it, move it. My decimal would end up right before the 3. So I would have 0.38 or 38 hundredths. The next number that they gave me is 1/5. 1/5, I remember, is like Revenge of the Fifths. So I have my hand where 1/5 is the same as 0.2 or 2/10. 2/5 would be the same as 0.4. 3/5, 0.6. 4/5 would be 0.8 or 8/10. And last, we have 5/5, which is like 1 whole. So the number they gave me, the fraction they gave me was 1/5, which is the same as 0.2. And the last number that they gave me is already in decimal form, so I don't need to change it. Step 2 to solve this problem is line them up. So step 2, I need to line up my decimals. So I'm going to draw a vertical line with 3 decimal places or 3 decimal points since I have 3 values here. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to fill in my decimals. So 0.38, 0.2, keeping everything nice and neat, and 0.7. Now I want to fill in some zeros so that all of my values here have the same number of digits. So this first one, 0.38, has the most digits since it has 3. So I need to add a 0 here so that it has 3 digits, and a 0 to this last one so that they all have 3 digits. And now I want to go back to my problem and see how they're asking me to order. So it says order from greatest to least. So I want my biggest number first and then my smallest number. If I think of this like money, I've got 38 cents, 20 cents, and 70 cents. So the greatest value that I could choose here would be 70 cents. The next one would be 38 cents. And the least or lowest value that I could choose here would be 20 cents. So if I go look at my answer choices, the only one that says 70 cents or 0 and 7/10 as they had it originally is answer choice C. But just to double check, let's check the last two values here. Next, we had 38 cents, which they originally had as 38%. So that is correct. And last, they had 1/5, which is the same as 20 cents. So my answer choice here would be C.